And so the enduringly thrilling ambience of the group game upon which everything hinges. Their existence in this competition is down to this game. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Time for the first of the anthems. Argentina are a team on a mission. Maximum points, and they're on to bigger and better things.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
Martinez! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Martinez certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Sabitzer. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Can he latch on to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely aimed pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good fly! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Número 14.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Argentina need a win here to make it through. Paz, it's a really well-measured ball. Plays it across. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kalajic, that's destined for the flank. Chance here to counter. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here.
Argentina really can't go chasing this.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Paz. For De Paul. De Paul getting forward. And it's Fernandez. Paredes. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Martinez. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good strength. Paz.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Schmidt. the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Otamendi. And Molina. And it's Fernandez. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now Paredes. And it's Fernandez. Paz. And Molina. Simeone. And Paz. Now it's both. And a chance! Oh, it's gone in! Argentina are level. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Número 18.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Posh. Lima. And that was asking... Oh no, what has happened here? Paredes. And it's Paredes. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Molina. Now it's Simeone. Tagliafico. Spread it left. De Paul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez. And it's Paredes. And Molina. Fernandez. Sabitzer. Now it's Kalajic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schmidt. Oh, shooting chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Tagliafico. And it's Paredes. For De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Simeone. Schlager. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So 45 minutes from now, we will have a much clearer picture of it all. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Tagliafico. De Paul. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandez. And Paz. Molina. Sabitzer. Now it's Kalajic. Now it's Kalajic. He's had a shot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
And now he has two. Austria with the lead. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Paz. Now it's Martinez. Sabitzer. Now it's Kalajic. Now it's Sabitzer. Good pressure, determined, intense. It's a sweeping cross. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Martinez, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Tagliafico, caught offside that time. Schlager. Now it's Martinez. Schmidt. Posch. For Schmidt. He's found a way through. Now it's Kalajic. Shot, surely! Fernandez. Martinez. Spread out to the left. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And it's Fernandez. Now Romero. Tagliafico. Posch. Lienhardt. Sabitzer. He's shifting through the gears here. This is promising. Space for him to turn and look. And that's played in low. Paz, who's set up one goal so far. De Paul. And Paz. And it's Paredes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pinches it off him. Now it's Kalajic. Schmidt. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Austria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Sabitzer. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good ball, good take. That's going wide left. Takes a shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's Lima. Now it's Kalajic. Lima. Argentina are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Simeone. Molina. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And here's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And Paz. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Argentina can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Argentina never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So finally it is here, the grandest event in world football. It is time to dream again. A statement win would do very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a lifetime. Everything perfectly set for what we hope will be a memorable opening day fixture. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, time for the anthems. So 4 years in the waiting, and finally it is here.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but they've got to set the right tone for the rest of the competition, and let's hope we get a cracker here.
So that's got things underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned.
Haaland! Goal! Norway! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scored for Norway after 9 minutes is number 10, Erling Haaland.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Shoots! Norway leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. He's free. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
First quarter of an hour gone. That's a good ball out wide. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Goal! Norway! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 10.
And now he has two. Norway have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well timed, excellent interception. Østegard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now Ryerson. Berger. And here's Haaland. He's shifting. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Takes a shot! Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This looks promising, and that is not getting there. Oh, good spread. And that is out of play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's just beyond his reach. Haaland, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that has left him in a heap. Ødegaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a really well-measured ball. Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here. Real chance. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the referee has blown for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Norway leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we are back on the way. That's the throw. Berger. Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second. Big chance! But he's left disappointed.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Knocks it out wide. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! In he goes again! Another big chance that gets away.
Iraq really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That'll be a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. Hangs one in. And that was very necessary.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's played it back. Goes looking wide. And it's Berger. 60 minutes played. That's a sharp pass.
For this match was 81,007.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. And the shot! Good, strong. Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The goal scored for Iraq.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So again, we have parity.
Coming on the field.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
And it's made its way to him. He's going for goal! Oh no, That could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Number 17.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, this is a great... Decent chance! This time, surely! Oh, good finish! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Iraq with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Norway could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Østigard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pass somewhat off target. Norway are running out of time to save themselves. Aims beyond the defence.
Iraq really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. They really do have to make some... And a chance! Oh, he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Back to parity, and they huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Norway starting here with a draw, a glass half empty or half full. You be the judge. Haaland, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I don't think they'll be too upset about that. 1 point is okay, and steering clear of an opening loss keeps the mood in the dressing room upbeat and confident that better results await.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to announce today's man of the match.